considerable distance. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever.
First and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive with blue. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Okay, the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Trap 50, trap 50.
From the 39. Looking slant route, complete. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand.
Call the jump. Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive. And now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sides.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the 32. He finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage with a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Now Milton to throw. He's got it on the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the others?
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Go, evil. Steady.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
18 Cardinal. Hey, pass.
To throw, Milton. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. So now here's 3rd and 5. Milton back to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
The play fake, he'll throw. Down he goes, the Bengals got to it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. 79 Gross. Mustang 19.
Another try following the sack. He lofts it deep left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60. 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18. Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Milton. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Sanchez in formation.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 8-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Come back to him. 19, 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions.
Milton now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
On the give, it's Blue. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run in 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL.
Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead.
Okay, break.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Milton. Sheds off a rusher. And they got there in time. He's taken down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Cowboys trail by a field goal. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
19 tight. 19, 18, 5 in. Let's go.
Throwing now, Milton. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys jump in front late. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returning it from the 4. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. First down.
Setting up to pass. Stays in the pocket. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. With the receiver, that kind of speed, that is scary. You just made a play.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys and Joe Milton set to take over again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. 45 seconds showing on that clock. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he is to throw. That's Worthy running the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go.
To throw. Cut out left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
From the 46. Throwing deep for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. Finds his favorite target again. It's Worthy. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready? First on 19 Wyatt.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Finds him on the slant. Again, he's got room. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. Now Milton to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was late.
The separation between a productive lineman and a true star, film rooms are the
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap. As it'll be the Washington Commanders with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here are the Commanders making their way out. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That's taken it around the 40. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks standing at 6'5".
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved? Go out and go and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To throw is Milton. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down. Here's Milton. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. The Cowboys at 6-3 on the year. And they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the
Throwing is Milton. But it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The coverage good. The pressure good. Leads to the sack. And it's 3rd and goal now.
Come on.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Caught on the slant. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they at one mind to, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook showing something different? Either way, they want to repeat of their first drive.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Milton. And he fires one, but incomplete.
We've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels. Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of...
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver. And they do.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down. At the Commanders' 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. They'll get this complete to Worthy. And past the 35, really dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
so many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, I get what he was...
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Milton. Into space at the 45. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Let's go. It's Cowboy 80.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Back at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Milton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Milton. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd and a couple.
2nd down at the 17-yard line.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Milton. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They pick up a 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. Now the offense teammates back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Milton got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Let's go now. 7 players. 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the fourth. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go with Blue between the tackles. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On third down, they're going to run for it here. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. Thomas has got it. Complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP. And this time he is in. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, don't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Trailing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weave 30 inches long? Do he got a soul I tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit me with your loving, oh, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me, I'll be waiting on ya. Hit me with your loving, oh, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me, I'll be waiting on ya. He said, let's hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in the zone. Bass jumping, the club pumping, it's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little Nas, but I got a feel for you little Nas. I pay the whole bill for you little Nas. I do my little jig for you little Nas. Then he whisper in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little Nas.
That moves and brings football. Welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL. And it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. I remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college. And he just alluded to that as well.
Along the right sideline, there's space. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 14. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. They're brought out by one of the strongest throwers in the game and a great athlete as well from Tennessee, Joe Milton.
Hey, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in one play like they just did. You got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game.